Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Feg Custom PC early money race here tonight. We have Daytona International Speedway on tap tonight. 2.48 miles of straight insanity. Last night, we got to see these drivers go green flag racing the whole nonstop way. If you want to go back and watch that, you can watch that from last night with Jimmy Covert in the broadcast booth. But tonight, you're going to have myself, Dylan McDonald, in the broadcast booth, as tonight we have 16 drivers for the early event here. That's right, only 16 drivers. Still going to put on just an absolute beautiful race here tonight as everybody getting ready to get their cars started up, as we're going to see everybody kind of get all the way in and through. I want to thank Jeff for allowing CRN to come on board with the broadcast scenarios here this week and previous weeks as well. So I want to give a big shout out to him for allowing CRN to step on in and do the broadcast for him. I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there that has liked, shared, subscribed to CRN. Thank you from the bottom of our heart, as we're 2 more subscribers away from hitting a total of 650 subscribers. I want to say thank you to all the drivers who have done that, as everybody getting ready to drop down. And there you go, you get the iRacing pace car going on by, and slowly but surely going to see everybody go on in and through. While everybody is coming on out here, we're going to go ahead and show you the starting position. Is going to be Matt Lee. I'm going to start us off in P number 1. Second will be John Ellis Jr. Third, Jason D. Maines. Fourth will be John Mollahan. Fifth will be David Sheets. Sixth, Chris Vander. Seventh is going to be Kyler Wynn. Eighth, Matthew Baker. Ninth, Raymond Ferreira. 10th will be Kenneth McCullough. 11th, Luke Patton. 12th, Austin B. Floyd. 13th will be Thomas Parker. 14th, Tucker McClendon. 15th will be Mark Vondell. And rounding out your 16-car field here tonight will be Joshua McCullough. So like I said, 16 drivers on tap here tonight. It's going to be one heck of a race. Can't wait to see what these drivers have in store for us. As, you know, it can go a lot of different ways, but I believe they're always going to make it a good one, as they're going through turns number 3 and 4 for the first time at speed. Bring you guys up a track map here so you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing throughout this whole race. Through turn number 3 and 4, going to go ahead and take it on up to Barney the flag man, as he's got the green flag in his hand, ready to wave it. Pace cars are going to dip down under pit lane. 25 laps coming at you, fast and loud, as it's going to be Matt Lee and John Ellis Jr. going to lead these drivers to the green flag, and we're back to racing here for the Feg Custom PC here at Daytona. As of right now, they're going to be side by side for the race lead. Jason D. Maines all over the back bumper of Matt Lee, as Jason working well with that driver, John Ellis Jr., up on that high side, not wanting to let him get away. So far, so good. Top 6 side by side. Now then you're going to start seeing these drivers fan out just a little bit. 16 drivers started. Actually 15, as John Mollahan not able to start as of yet. He may have started from pit lane, but it's going to be the inside of getting that run and keeping it where he needs to be. Looking at it now, you can see some drivers deciding to just back out and, you know, just kind of take their time. Is three wide scenarios, leaving drivers in the sucker hole, as Kyler Wynn has dropped as well. So not a good start to some of these drivers' nights, but there are 2 races here tonight. So that's going to be something to watch out for, as that is definitely going to be fun to watch. 2 races. You got an early Saturday night race, and then you got the late Saturday night. It's definitely going to be a blast to watch. Looking down to the comment section, Kevin Foster, I can't watch 2 CRN broadcasts at the same time. Let's go. Love it, brother. Have a great broadcast tonight. Thank you, Mr. Kevin Hollywood Foster, another CRN supporter, runs in the Core Racing League. Always love racing with that guy as well. But looking back here, Kenneth McCullough using that outside to his advantage. Wants to just take his time. Doesn't want to be caught up in something super easy. But so far, so good. These drivers keeping it clean and green. 25 laps for the first one. I believe it's going to be 50 laps for the second race. As you can see them, they're all being super patient. As that 2-lap rule where they got to go too wide for the first 2 laps, that's no longer in effect. These drivers can start going 3 wide whenever they please. But it seems like everybody just kind of wants to just run 2 wide as of right now and just keep it nice and clean. Now we're getting a little bit of a 3 wide action there, as the 21 is going to drop down a couple of spots, but not many, as he's going to duck right back in line. So that Chris Vanderplatz, I believe that is who it is, and it is the number 10, but the number 21, Chris, falling back to the back. Want to give a big shout out to everybody that has liked, shared, subscribed to CRN. Glad that you can stay up on a Saturday night with us and to see 2 phenomenal races. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up button on the video. Comment who your favorite driver is, and if you want to see more of them, I can do my best to keep them coming. As looking at it here, everybody still being calm. The 82 is back out there on the track. He's 1 lap down. Not sure if he had some connection issues or what was going on, but he's back out there on the track. Now all he can hope for is a quick caution to get caught back up to the field, get that 1 lap back, and go from there. Pit stops going to be happening here tonight. These drivers can go about 15 to 16 laps on fuel. So watch for those pit stops. I seen a pit stop last night in the Friday night race, and that was like I don't think I could ever get into pit road that easily. As we're looking right now, Matthew Baker going to take the lead from Matt Lee. He went from the bottom lane down to the top and almost got spun off the nose of that number 03 of Kenneth McCullough. Kenneth McCullough back up here towards the front. He's trying to make something work. And Kenneth McCullough, or John Ellis Jr., able to get down in front of Jason D. Maines, as Jason went from pushing the leader of Matt Lee. He has fallen back down to P number 6. As of right now, there are 2 streams going on as of right now through CRN. We just picked up a new league on Saturday nights. They're at Daytona as well. PCSRL on CRN. Look at that, Matt Lee getting suckered into that sucker hole, but Matthew Baker, being a good guy, says, you know what, nah, man, if you're going to drop to the back, I'm going to drop to the back with you. Kenneth McCullough in the number 03, the 05 went with Kenneth McCullough, just not able to have the run. That's going to be Josh McCullough. Austin B. Floyd in the number 68 machine trying to make his way up towards the top. He's currently setting P number 6 up 10 positions from where he has started. So he started shotgun on the field pretty much, as he is all the way up to P number 6. Again, that is going to be the number 68 machine down there on the bottom, as So far, so good. 8 laps out of 25 complete. And the racing has just begun, as pit stops will occur here shortly. Duck, duck, goose says good evening. Good evening there. Hopefully you are enjoying your Saturday night here, as Feg Custom PC first race of the night is underway. 9 laps completed out of 25. And a little bit of a smaller field that we have ever seen that since CRN started broadcasting. 16 drivers making tonight's race, but now the drivers coming up on the lap down truck of Kyler Wynn. He does have no draft, which is expected. You know, he ended up having to drop back. No draft to help him kind of pull all along. So now he's just kind of hoping and waiting for a quick caution to get that lap back, as long as he gets it before the leaders catch up to him. Matthew Baker, Coasting Thunder number 5, taking over P number 2 from John Ellis. As there it is, got to make a 3 wide. Daytona's a little bit more of a narrower plate track, but so far so good. Everybody able to get around to the number 82 nice and clean. Raymond Ferreira try to do what he can. Blackhawk Motorsports, Jack Dowell Motorsports. Number 18 trying to get up there, and where's a caution? A yard sale. There they go. Austin B. Floyd. We're going to have to go back and to see what happened. Is looking at it here, the 59 coming down on the number 68, collecting the 06, but look at the 59 instantly up in the air. Mark Vondel. Yard sale for both drivers, as he's just going to keep it up into the wall. You can see it there. Some quarter panels coming up. So if you guys are looking for some stuff, make sure you guys hit up those drivers, as they have the yard sale prices. We say, hey, look, come on in. We'll go ahead and give you that yard sale price. Get it cheap and discounted. First caution of the night. And it not a bad start tonight's race. You know, 9-10 laps under green. It looks like the 06 had a little bit more bit of damage than we thought. I have to look and see. Oh, so we're actually gonna watch it from the 06. I think he just, yeah, he overcorrected. No, he actually almost saves it. Yeah, he just overcorrected right at the last minute. So he's got a yard sale going on too. Yard sale for 3 of these drivers. They're going to be autographed as well. So if you guys want to get in on that, they'll be autographed for your I can't even think of the word. It's been a long day. Anyways, yard sale. Get them while it's hot. They're going to be there for you. While all that took place, though, Kenneth McCullough Jr. able to take the lead. Second will be Matthew Baker. Third is going to be John Ellis Jr. Fourth, Matt Lee. Fifth will be Jason Maines. Sixth will be Joshua McCullough. Seventh, Thomas Parker. Eighth, Tucker McClendon. 9th, David Sheets. 10th, Mark Vendel. 11th, Chris Vanderplatz. 12th will be Raymond Ferreira. 13th will be Luke Patton. 14th will be Austin B. Floyd. 15th will be Kyler Wynn. And rounding out your 16-car field will be John Mollahan. Hopefully everybody out there enjoying their Saturday night. Looking at it now. Baker's mom. How's it going? Go Baker. John Honeycutt. Hello, everyone. I'll be in race 2. John, hope to see you out there. Wish you were out here for race number 1. As so far, one caution here at Daytona under the lights. Just something about racing Daytona under the lights makes it even better. So far, so good. Pace lights possibly taking the exit. So those pace lights are going to go off this time by around the Daytona front stretch. And they are off. 1 to green. Drivers getting ready to go back racing here for the final segment of the first race. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys tune in over there while the other stream that CRN has going on is they have, I believe it's PCSRL. I can't remember the name of it. But CRN 2 live streams on right now as it is the PSCRL Daytona that is going to be Jimmy Covert in the broadcast booth for that one. Make sure you guys tune in over there. Give them a howdy. So far, so good. Everybody getting ready to go back to racing. Can't wait to see what these drivers do on this little bit of a run. Hopefully the sound and everything is good on y'all's end, as it is good on my end. Just want to make sure you guys are able to hear the traffic and everything is clear as I can. Barney with the green flag in his hand is going to be McCullough and Baker. Round number 1, they don't want to go too early, waving the green flag. We're back to racing here at Daytona. Here we go. This is where it all becomes fun again. Matthew Baker in the number 04, Matt Lee getting a great start on that outside. The Matthew and Matt show up on that outside, trying to clear the inside of John Ellis Jr. and Josh McCullough. Not able to do so, or Jason Maines not able to do so. So you got 6 cars in a line, 2 by 2. Make that 8 now, as it looks like the number 18 of Travis Parker, I believe that's the 18. The 51 of Travis Parker has made his way up there. Thomas Parker, excuse me. He's up there trying to get up to P number 7, get on that back bumper of Jason Maines and just kind of ride and follow him through what he needs to do. You got a 6-car pack, you got a 4-car pack, and then you got that 1 car back there, and that's going to be the number 54 of Luke Patton. So far, so good. 2-lane, 2-wide rule in effect for the first 2 laps. Then after that, it's Freeman for himself. You can go 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide, whatever you see fit to get around this racetrack. Barry Kistler finally got in here. Also, good luck drivers. Barry Kistler, one of the bigger supporters of CRN, giving a shout out to everybody out here racing, as we had a pass for the lead. John Ellis Jr. all the way up to the top, gets shot back down to the inside, and he's going to lose that lead as soon as he gets it. And now you got Kenneth McCullough, or Kenneth McCullough leading the inside of that number 03 machine with John Ellis Jr. right behind him. Matthew Baker and Matt Lee still on that outside, trying to get something to work As Kenneth McCullough back to the outside, trying to play defense on both sides, not able to do so. John Ellis going to get down underneath of him. And here comes Jason Mays. Jason Mays is going to try to push him around this field. And they're going to stay side by side all the way up to the start-finish line. John Ellis Jr. not able to get there this time by. Lap number 17 out of 25. So far, so good for all of the racing. Now everybody's bunched back up. Who's going to take the first opportunity to bounce it to the outside and make it 3 wide? That is where you'll win a race. That's where you'll lose a race. It's just who you're going to trust to get back up there with you and take them 3 wide, to have the extra momentum to make it that far and to get the run. Looking at it right now, it looks like Tucker McClendon of the number 27 machine kind of backing up just a little bit, going to eye up a run to that outside, but he's got to have the numbers for it. Matt Baker going from the top to the bottom. He's going to get credited for leading that lap. Matthew Baker trying to do what he can and to keep everybody behind him. Coming up on lap number 18 out of 25. Sorry. As everybody's still side by side all the way in and through the race. And now Kenneth McCullough drops down to the inside. That's going to allow Matt Lee to get up beside him. And it's kind of like a relevating door. You're going to see these drivers go from the top lane down to the inside. And once they get clear of that inside lane, they're going to drop down in front of them. And then the next guy in line is going to keep doing the same thing. And it's just going to recycle back out. But right now it's Kenneth McCullough to the point. Kenneth McCullough in P number 1, lap number 19 out of 25. And so far, so good. 3 wide in the middle. Almost didn't make it work there. Raymond Ferreira trying to do something. He's got to get up to that house. Got to get up towards the front. He's going to leave the 27 of Tucker McClendon out on the outside by himself. And there we go. They're starting to scatterbrain now. Jason Mays down on the inside. He's going to push his way all the way up to P number 3. Matthew Baker up there on the outside with Kenneth McCullough. And you see just how big of an impact that move made, going from 2 wide racing nice and tight to 1 car and pushing it 3 wide. And the whole field has just changed, as the 27 falling all the way back to P number 11. Tucker McClendon down to the inside. Kenneth McCullough, drastic time for drastic moves. Dives it down to the inside to take the lead back away from Matthew Baker. Matthew Baker tried to cover the crossover maneuver there. Just didn't feel comfortable with doing it. He's going to slide it back up top. Just not going to be able to let the L3 get around to that time. 4 laps to go here. Who will win the first race of the night? Is right now it can be and it could be anybody in this field. I want to thank everybody for coming on out here. They're gonna be wrecking, and there it is. Bad push gone wrong. Is that created the just 2 cars involved? So we're gonna go ahead and go back and see what happened. As I believe it was Raymond. Get a good shot of this. Let me do a chase cam. I think Ferreira just kind of hit the 05 at the wrong place. Yeah, he moves up. Oh, catches him on his right rear. The 05 going to come down, tag the 51 of Parker. Parker's going to be able to save it, but them 2 hard of the wall. The 54 nowhere to go. He's going to get collected in it. Yeah, they're going to be able to save it. The 05 immediately locks it down, and everybody takes evasive maneuvers. And that will bring out the second yellow flag of the night. There were no yard sales on that rake, everybody, so no yard sales for that one. I know I like seeing the yard sales just to say, yeah, we got a yard sale. Autographed by these drivers. Looking about whatever the entry fee is here to for those, but nonetheless, still a yard sale. Still gonna sell some quarter panels. Pit road open this time. We're gonna see who's gonna take the advantage to go down into pit lane. Looks like nobody. The drivers in the back will that have damage from that last wreck. They're gonna go down into pit lane. As you see them there, they're gonna just kind of be fanned out. While this is all going on, looking at it now, first initial green white checkered. This is going to be insane here. With less than 10 laps to go, auto restart 3 wide is available from the start and drop of that green flag. So that's going to be something to watch here, because anything can happen. 3 wide, got to do anything you can do to keep that lead. How wide will Kenneth McCullough make his truck? That would be the decision. To see where they need to go. But so far so good, only 2 cautions out of this 25 lap event. We do have another one in tap tonight, so make sure you guys follow along. I'll be going live shortly after this race has completed. As hopefully, I think we should be able to get the race winner in here before the new session starts, but that could be wrong. Drivers catching back up to the pace car as pace lights gonna go off this time by, and we are getting ready to go back racing. I want to thank everybody out there tuning in to this fantastic Saturday night of racing. 2 cautions in 25 laps. That sounds good to me. I mean, you know, it is Daytona. It's not what's going to happen. It's when it's going to happen. And thankfully, the wrecks have not been too severe. But now the gloves are off. Can Tucker McClendon go from 8th to 1st? Can David Sheets go from 7th to 1st? It's anybody's race to the checkered flag. Is everybody catching back up to the pace car? So far, 13 drivers left out here running, looking through turns number 3 and 4. And there you see them. By the slowest you'll see them go tonight, and they're reaching speeds up to almost 195 miles an hour. We'll go ahead and bring up that dashboard down at the bottom right of the TV as Barney, with the green flag in his hand, pace car down at pit lane through the Geico restart zone. We are back to racing here at Daytona. Kenneth McCullough going to keep and maintain the race lead, but Matthew Baker getting a better restart on that outside. He's going to have the advantage going into turn number 1. He's got Matt Lee pushing him all the way through the corner. Does not want to lift. As coming up through the rear, that's going to be the number 51 of Thomas Parker, sitting at P at number 6. He's going to make it 3 wide. Kenneth McCullough stuck in the middle. He's got one car. Oh, almost. John Ellis able to get around him. So you got 2 on the outside, 3 on the middle, and 2 down on the inside. So far, though, the middle's going to have the momentum. Oh, net code. Kenneth McCullough going on around, and there's the big one. As they were not able to make it to the white flag. So they're going to stack them back up and go back through. We're going to have to go back here and just watch. Just watch it from Jason Maines. So we're going to pause it right here. Get on Mr. Jason Maines. And we're going to watch it from the nose cam of the number 7 machine. And you see it here. Just netcode at the worst possible time. He's holding it down on that yellow line as close as he can. The 8 machine comes down. Oh, man. Just thought he was clear. Just was not clear. And luckily, not a lot of damage to either truck. It's just when you get into a plate track wreck, there's just not a whole lot you can do. Jason Maines actually nosed it into the wall. Picked the front end up. The 27's rear end got picked up. The 05 and then the 27 yet again. No yard sales, though, which was surprising. No yard sales on any of those wrecks. So the driver's going to go down into pit lane to fix those trucks. As everybody going to do what they need to do to get down into pit lane to get their fast repair taken if they have to, and to get back out here on the racetrack. See all the damage to that right front of Jason Maines. He's got a little bit of right rear damage as well. Oh, he's got some broken issues there. His wheels turned. I think it was turned to the left just a little bit. Oh, Kenneth McCullough, no fast repair. As he did not have a fast repair. Oh, man. Jason Maines, he had a fast repair, though. He took that time to use it. But Kenneth McCullough, no fast repair. Believe he might have forgot to click it, but nonetheless, we're getting ready to go racing again here at Daytona. 2 laps to decide the winner. John Ellis is currently your race leader. Matthew Baker, P number 2, excuse me. Matt Lee in 3rd, Thomas Parker in 4th, Tucker McClendon in 5th, Austin B. Floyd in 6th, Raymond Ferreira in 7th, Luke Patton in 8th, 9th is going to be Jason Maines, 10th, Kenneth McCullough, 11th, Mark Vondell, 12th will be Joshua McCullough, 13th will be David Sheets. David Sheets still in the pit lane to service that engine or that truck. But nonetheless, still going to be a fun race at hand. Pace light's going to go off this time by, and going to have these drivers get back up and go back to racing. want to say thank you to everybody who is tuned in to CRN here tonight for one of two of the money races here tonight. I want to say thank you to all 14 viewers watching tonight's race. If you guys have anybody you like or think has the shot at the win here tonight, make sure you drop them in the comment section. I check it regularly. I want to give a big shout out to Barry Kistler out there showing his love and support to CRN. Is right. Tucker McClendon still has a little bit of damage on that number 27 machine Toyota Tundra, but doing what he needs to do to stay up there towards the front of the pack. Jason Main's going to be back here in P and number 9. He's going to be down on the inside, so he's got the right lane. Now it's just about getting himself all the way up and through the pack. Can he do it? 2 laps to go here. Got a total of 10 green-white checkers. Hopefully we don't need to use all 10, and this was the only one. But it's going to be John Ellis, Matthew Baker going to lead these drivers to the green flag. Hold on to your helmets, because this is definitely going to be crazy. Pace car dipping down into pit lane for this time through the Geico restart zone. We are back to racing here, and it looked like John Ellis got a good jump going into the restart zone. He's going to be able to get clear of Matthew Baker, and it's not about where you want to be, it's about where you need to be, as we had a big pile up on the front stretch. You see the 18 there, he's still stopped. They're going to keep the green flag racing, as now the yellow flag comes out. We're going to go ahead and go back to a CRN replay, see exactly what happened here. Is it was all on that restart. We're going to go ahead and take a look back here, see what happened. And believe the 27 just didn't get going. Everybody had to check up down on that inside, and it's gonna be, looks like, Jason Main's getting shot up into the number 59. The 05 gonna go around, take the 18 with them, and man, crazy restart. I believe maybe the 27 was in the wrong gear, but then again, I could be wrong. Lap number 30 out of 32, as they will go back to green for another green-white checkered scenario. With this little bit of cautions, I'm going to go ahead and cut to commercial break, and we'll be right back.
The motherfucking dust kicker. Who can you trust? Do you have the heart to see a nigga before you bust? My name is spoken on the tongues of so many foes. Busting motherfuckers out the box, I ain't even go. Now how the hell do you explain my claim to fame? From doing flicks to busting tricks out the fucking frame. Got these bitches on my jock, niggas on my block. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking clock. And busting niggas' asses to stay alive. Skinny ass player watching bigger motherfuckers fry. They ask me how I'm living, how I'm a hustler, fucking busters till they die. Now it's on in the ghetto, you ain't heard. Niggas got they AKs heading for the birds, aiming at them skinny ass bitches that are rain. Giving them a wet welcome to the house of pain. Multiple gunshots, burning, turning rappers to victims. I kick them all day, kick them all day. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking. Multiple gunshots, burning, turning rappers to victims. I kick them all day, kick them all day. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking.
30 days later, I'm back on the streets. Got a batch of bomb beat shit, I'm trying to eat feet. to the pavement. Money, I'm craving it. What about the bitches, dawg? Are you saving them? Can a blind man see? Can a shark survive out of water for a week? A snitch is a snitch if he solemnly speak. I don't know nan nutter. I'm a product of the beach. To each his own. Hard as stone. A lot of y'all niggas bought as hard as phone. Dead wrong. Trying to sneak to Mika the phone. Step back, nephew. I feel the heat of the chrome. G-Mon, Paw in the heat of my cone. Plate full of shit, nigga. I never eat it alone. Heat it alone. Then I put the weed in the bone. Step back at the feet of my throne, motherfucker.
Multiple gunshots, burning, turning rappers to victims. I kick them all deck, kick them all deck. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking. Multiple gunshots, burning, turning rappers to victims. I kick them all deck, kick them all deck. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking clock. Cats playing games, so I'm doing raw. Run up in that fucking building, kick down the door. I don't want no fucking problems with X. Y'all wanna see them four-legged beasts with them collars on their...
Welcome back here. Had to get a little video in there as I was running just a little bit behind. Was not able to show that during the startup of the stream, but so far, pace truck or pace car. Wow, pace cars. Lights are off. We're going to go back racing this time. So far, looking at the comments, I'm looking at Thomas Parker for the win tonight from Barry. Isaac Smith saying T. Parker got it. Donalda Adams, come on, Baker. Let's go, Parker. Should be a great finish. I do have to agree. It's going to be a phenomenal finish here tonight. Daytona. Going to be a great finish indeed. John Ellis, Matt Lee on your top two starting spots. Drivers doing whatever they can to get just a little bit more out of it. Definitely going to see these drivers get a little bit wide, just like you seen. But nonetheless, still a great finish ahead of us. Top five is going to be John Ellis, Matt Lee, Matthew Baker, Thomas Parker, Austin B. Floyd, pace car. Down to the pit lane. John Ellis going to bring these drivers to the green flag. All over the back bumper. There we go. We're back to racing as John Ellis gets a great restart. Brings Matthew Baker all along down on the inside. Going to try to get clear of Matt Lee on that outside in the Toyota Tundra. Going to be able to get the number 8 machine clear, and here goes Matthew Baker down to the inside, side by side through turn number 1 and 2. Or can these drivers get all the way back around and make this race official? Is the 51 looking to eye up a run, and there it is, the run from the number 54 of Luke Patton to the outside. He goes. We got 3 lanes of traffic. Starting now, Jason Maines, 4 cars on the inside, 5 on the 8, or 4 cars in the middle, 5 on the outs, inside, and there they go. They are everywhere. This race is going to be official here tonight. A little bit of beating and banging from the 04 and the 05, but it's John Ellis Jr. creating the slag, and there they go. They're going to wreck towards down in turn number 1 and 2, but that's not going to matter, as now it has fanned out. Thomas Parker getting involved in that as he is stopped on the racetrack, but it is white flag. Everybody in a snake style run. Can Matt Lee time this run perfect to get around John Ellis Jr. Matthew Baker going to pop it around on the outside. He's got the 03. Kenneth, he's going to, big checkup. Kenneth's going to go down to the inside. John Ellis Jr. all by himself. Here comes the 04 of Matt Lee. Can Matt Lee get there? They're beating and banging all the way through, but it's going to be John Ellis coming away with the win. And, we got a big blowover. Is John Ellis able to capture tonight's race win? And we're going to go ahead and go back and watch this melee of a wreck happen here on the final lap. You see it here. Everybody getting antsy. The 59 actually ended up in the wall. Mark Vondale. He's going to end up in the wall on top of the catch fence, actually. Matthew Baker, Kenneth McCullough getting together. That's going to send the 03 up into the 04. The 04 is going to come down, tag the 8. And then the 59, just an innocent bystander on that outside. And he's going to get chopped up into the wall. Mark Vendel up and over. Austin Dillon style wreck on his side. And that is going to come to the conclusion. The 05 doing a little bit of a wheelie there. But look at that, riding the outside wall, getting stuck in it, actually. I think if that 18 of Raymond Ferreira were not to move, I don't think he was going to be able to come down off that wall anytime soon. But it's going to be the number 21 of John Ellis getting the race win. I'm going to go ahead and bring up our race results here. It's going to be John Ellis Jr. in P number 1. Second is going to be Matt Lee. Third will be Kenneth McCullough Jr. Fourth, Matthew Baker. Fifth, Mark Vondel. Sixth will be Joshua McCullough. Seventh, Raymond Ferreira. Eighth is going to be David Sheets. Ninth is going to be Luke Patton. 10th, Tucker McClendon. 11th, Austin B. Floyd. 12th, Jason D. Maines. 13th will be Thomas Parker. 14th, Chris Vander. 15th, Kyler Wynn. And running out your 16-car field will be John Mullahan. We're going to go ahead and shut this stream down, get ready for the second one, and we'll be right back with the second money race from Feg Custom PC. So make sure you guys take care. Brush your hair.